Hello and welcome back to the second half. My mom's here now.
Hello, everyone. Ram asked me to do this. I've never done this, obviously, and you will find that out as we go along how bad I am at this, which is why I don't do this. But the reason why I like Pokemon Go is it was originally meant to be a bonding moment with my son, and it turned out not so well for the two of us. He kind of backed out on me and left me hanging.
Yeah,
so
I'm the asshole because I didn't enjoy it.
Yeah, and it was funny because when he was a kid, he always had to have every new game that came out. We'd go to Hawaii for vacation. I'd bring him back stuff, whether it be the new game before it was released in the actual mainland, or
She
whether it be
means
cards.
specifically the new Pokemon game.
Exactly. And a lot of the Japanese cards we'd bring back for the kids and stuff like that. But, yeah, so
She
that
was
didn't
an
go.
enabler of my gaming addiction.
Yeah, because we didn't have it growing up so much, so they just came out with like the new Nintendo with the Duck Hunt and stuff like that when I was a kid, and we really didn't get that because I'm the second of five, and that wasn't an option. But anyhow, back to the Pokemon Go. I like it because being old, I need to get my steps in for the day to keep my girlish figure and whatnot, so it helps me do that without dreading it, as well as having to go to a gym or out to the track here by the colleges to walk in circles like 25, 30 times to get my steps. This way I don't keep track
She
of it.
also has to exercise more frequently because she recently had a bunch of surgeries, so she needs to stay fit in order so that she doesn't have to get those surgeries again.
Exactly. And it's just something fun that you can deal with as you get older. We've also met quite a few people. Originally, like he had mentioned earlier, there was an older couple, which was a lot of fun, as well as there's a lot of younger people. And it's nice to see the families out doing this with their younger kids and getting more hands-on and involved.
Not to mention like the herds of 10, 20 high schoolers shuffling down the streets in their hoodies.
Exactly. So it's just nice to see that they finally made a game that you're not sitting in front of your screen and getting fat and not doing anything or getting carpal tunnel by the age of 12.
No, instead you're staring at your phone all day like people already have a problem doing.
No, a lot of them put the earbuds in and make it look like they're listening to music when you know they're not.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys are going out and dating people, imagine like how hard it was to get people to get off their phones and have a conversation with you before. Now you're gonna have them trying to catch a Zubat on your dining table.
Yeah, kind of like I did to him when he was asking me to write this out. And anyhow, I also like the fact that it does get you to know your community as well as your area, and does kind of point out some of the highlights as far as the veterans memorials and things like that, because kids nowadays just don't have the respect that they should because parents are too busy to
She
take the
says, shaking
time.
her fist angrily at the front lawn.
No, as a veteran myself, I think that these are things that should be acknowledged and that they should take the time, even if it's like 30 seconds, to point these out to kids rather than seeing the skateboarders on these monuments whipping past and tearing them up and everything like that. I just think it's disrespectful, but I think this is a chance for families to point that out, and they say this is the generation where kids are less appreciative. And there's reasons for that because parents are spending more time on their phones and their jobs than out with their children and doing the family things that we grew up with. And I also like the fact that my boyfriend has actually gotten into it with me, whether he acknowledges it or not.
Is he playing?
Yeah. When
He's
trying
actually
to cook
playing
dinner,
Pokemon on his
when
phone.
my phone. When I'm
Oh.
cooking dinner, he will get on my phone and be flinging the balls at my Pokemon because he doesn't want me to miss them, supposedly.
How bad is he on a scale of 1 to 10 Pokeballs to catch a Zubat?
He's not too bad with the Zubats. He does better with the little Magikarp flopping around because it doesn't go anywhere. But you got to give him credit where credit's due. I also took my first gym this week with my cipher, which I got out of a 2-kilometer egg. Yes, a cipher. And it was a 1,038 cipher, by the way.
Yeah, while other people are sitting around getting Pidgeys and Rattatas out of their 2-kilometer eggs, and she gets a sack of gold dropped on her lap and gets a 1,033 Scyther.
Yeah, well, some got it, some don't. Anyhow, the whole purpose of this was to kind of put this out there, and the only really downfall I don't like is that, as I explained to my son, was that it bothered me that with all these phone systems, like we have the Samsung Galaxies, where you can tap them to transfer things and stuff like that, that you can't transfer animals between your games, or the fact that, like, with the cartoons and stuff like that that I grew up with, where you could battle each other and you'd lose your Pokemon or this or that. I wish that you could do that at a lower level where you could battle anybody.
Basically, you're missing the features that were the multiplayer aspects of the core games.
Right. I think that there should be a way, that you could tie in with the others, whether it be with the same phones like the Samsungs where you can tap them to start, or to do your own battles at a lower level where
there's
these people that sit
games
around
that are cross-platform for iOS versus Android. So there's no reason they couldn't do it, but I think the main reason that they don't allow trading is so that people are spending more time catching Pokemon and thus running out of Pokeballs and maybe having to buy Pokeballs.
Right. That, and like any game though, it's one of those things where they've got to, they make it a free game system, which is awesome, but they turn around and if you don't want to go out, which I don't know why you wouldn't want to go out even with the almost 100-degree temperatures we've had, but to go out and catch these and make it more challenging, because the more you go out, the different areas you visit, the more variety you get. But also, I don't like the fact that you spend 7-8 balls trying to catch a Pokemon and it just poof, it's gone. It just disappears.
On the subject of weather, what are you going to do when it hits winter? Because it gets pretty snowy here.
Well, hopefully we'll get lucky like last year and we'll have a Christmas that's like 80 degrees and no snow on the ground, but it's not going to happen. That's not a usual thing. We do get 4 seasons, but I'm hoping that it will not be so bad that I have to go out, and because unfortunately it's not like with working out where you can buy a treadmill or anything like that. You kind of have to go out to get them. But I'm also cheap and don't feel that I should have to buy something that's accessible outside the front door. So I guess my boyfriend will be driving me around more to get the Pokeballs.
All right. Your review ended up being longer than mine, even though mine was more thought out, but yours was kind of last minute.
Yours was more of a hater?
No. Yeah, maybe. What was your favorite Pokemon that you caught? Was it the Scyther?
Yeah.
It was the Scyther?
He's so far, because with the battles, he's awesome. He just
even though we don't play Pokemon Go together anymore, she still comes to me, like, every day asking me what evolves into what and what she should do, tactically speaking, to improve her Pokemon.
And how excited I get about getting new ones and stuff like that, because some of them I don't remember from them when they were kids, but yeah, he had the Pokedex when he was little and all that stuff, so back when eBay came out. But
so overall, what's your score out of 10?
Probably about an 8.
That sounds about right. Alright, now this is the part where you do the outro. You gotta say thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and
Thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe.
Yeah, like means they like the video, which makes it higher up in the search engine.
Oh yes, you want to like this video because I'm very nice.
And then subscribe so that they can see more stuff.
And you need to subscribe so you can see more stuff. And you also definitely need to follow Ram, as well as he calls me Mama Llama. My kids grew up calling me Mama Llama, so
I never called you Mama Llama.
I guess
I called you it as a joke.
Mama Llama.
No, she's giving shit now to embarrass me. All right, get out of here.
Never. All right, bye.